Latest on Typhoon Jebi, which is edging ever nearer to the Japanese islands, now within sight of the tiny Daito islands there, which are under a gale advisory. It's got winds of 140 miles per hour by our estimates and a pressure of 935 millibars this evening, 11 PM Japan Standard Time. Here's how it's looking right now. It's a stage 7 on the CDPS scale, which means that catastrophic damage is still likely for anywhere that passes underneath the center of this storm, at least at its current intensity. It's 199 miles from Daito, 524 from Miyazaki, 635 from Matsuyama on the island of Shikoku, and 692 miles from Osaka, which the storm could go to effect later on. So, as stated, a gale advisory in effect for Daito, the tiny islands there off the Ryukyu Islands. No other advisories or warnings for winds are in effect at this time, but flooding issues remain a concern. So this is what we expect then over the next few days as the models push forward there into Monday, the storm making that turn and then moving off towards the northeast, being picked up by that frontal system and moving through the central part of Japan. The models appear to have shifted maybe a little bit west since the last update that we've done. So again, Osaka is really where we're concerned about in particular in terms of the large cities for a potential almost a direct hit, and typhoon conditions could be possible there and in many other cities. But we really don't know yet. It's still rather uncertain and those models can shift. Sea surface temperatures though remain very warm, 29 degrees or so, so the odds are stacked against the islands in not having a major hurricane, a major typhoon at landfall. That could be possible. It could still be category 3 by then, by the time it strikes land. So there it is, moving up towards the northeast. GFS is expecting a major typhoon landfall. Only 3 have done it in that particular area, and only 3 have done it, I think, on the island of Shikoku as well, so they aren't particularly common, but you can see the storm move through there, and then a possible new system, well not really, but a very weak low moving in towards the end of the week as well, and possibility for another storm further south but not affecting Japan. Chances of tropical storm force winds then are higher further west again. Kagoshima back up to 48%, Hiroshima 58%, Osaka now at 81% chance, and Nagoya's chances have fallen ever so slightly now to 69%, but still quite a large chance. Okay, let's see if we can summarize things properly with the models here. You can see the gradual intensity is going down, but a category 2 or 3 landfall is what the models are saying. In terms of wind shear, that's going to really spike as the storm approaches land, but at the minute it's not going to be an issue. And there you can see the tracks on the left hand side again. They've just edged west ever so slightly, and now it's sort of looking towards just a tiny bit east of where Cimarron hit, but at a slightly different angle as well. So this is how the storm has actually been looking in the last few frames. It was trying to sort its eye out in the last 24 hours, and a much larger eye has now appeared as compared to the previous one that it had that was ever so well defined a few days ago. And you can see how it is in relation to the Daito Islands there just to the west, in the small pink outline there, very close to the center to the storm itself, its influence, and gales could occur there. The rest of the Ryukyu Islands will probably get away with this, and we'll have more updates as we get them. You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.com, with you at any time. You can also find our YouTube page if you're not there already, subscribed hopefully, and you can also follow our Facebook page, search Force 13 all in text. Videos are now there as well, and you can follow us on Twitter at Force13 is our handle, and it's hashtag F13Sulik if you'd like to draw our attention to anything in future live events or whatnot. You can also help the project become even better by becoming a patron with its various rewards that come with that feature as well. And you can add me personally, Fool13 at extension 9094 on Discord, and Force13 on Skype for tropical weather chat.